Rodney Robbins here. I'm the author of the Bite Me Diet, and I'm reporting to you today from the world's smallest gourmet kitchen. I'd like to give you a little preview of the Kindle version of the book and also the print version, the paperback large format. Here's the contents of the book. Here's our mascot, Reddy Raccoon. A little warning to see your doctor or dietitian before making any major changes to your diet or exercise level. And Chapter 1, The World Can Bite Me. This is my manifesto about healthy eating for passionate living, and I also have a little rant here about how nice people get taken advantage of. The basics of the Bite Me Diet is Chapter 2, and you can kind of see the basics of the diet right here. This is a sugar skull, and you can see water, protein, vegetable, fruit, starch, and maybe dessert. In the Bite Me Diet, you construct all your meals around that basic formula. Keeping track without going nuts. People who keep a food log generally lose more weight than people who don't. This is an easy way to make that happen. In the print version, there's a nice form you can use. Alternate versions of hell. This is different levels of the diet. Now, a lot of people, when they're making a weight loss diet, they start off with the most restrictive level first, so you'll see some weight loss results. Well, the purpose of this diet is to make sure you get a gracious plenty of real food first, and then get out there and enjoy life more. So the levels here start with making sure you get enough food. Level 2 is maybe logging your quantities, at least in small, medium, large, so you can start to get a handle and make sure you're still getting enough. And also level 3 is where you start to lose weight if you need to do that, based on cutting desserts and starches, because that's where you're getting a lot of calories but not a lot of nutrition. Exercise That Doesn't Suck really talks about not necessarily exercise, but just joyful activity that you enjoy and having some reason to get up in the morning. Ball-busting stress relief. I think the biggest stressor for dieters is people wanting to choke the heck out of the person who thought up this crazy diet that has them eating so little food. But some people really do have problems with stress, and there's a dozen techniques or more in there to help solve that. Screw it, and I'm going to bed, Chapter 7. People who get a normal amount of sleep, 7 to 8 hours, literally are healthier and way less than people that have too little sleep or too much sleep. Finding people who don't bite. I really like this quote from Mother Teresa. Loneliness and the feeling of being unwanted is the most terrible poverty. I really think that's true, and people that have support systems in place lose weight better. Here's some frequently asked questions that I get when I tell people about the diet. It's everything from supplements to cravings to weight loss surgery. And finally, my final advice is be kind to yourself and take it easy. There's no need to rush into this and push really hard. What you're trying to do is make sure you have plenty of wholesome, healthy food so that you have the energy to go out there and enjoy life more. Now, in the print version, there's some things here that you just can't do on a Kindle. Here's a visual food log using the sugar skull. You just fill in the foods as you eat them, and whatever you missed will just pop right out. Here's a place to write out your plan to make the diet work. This is some quarterly blood work that you can take to your doctor's office and fill in. And this is really important, the Bite Me Diet grocery shopping list. How are you going to make sure you have enough food in the house to eat a gracious plenty? In the Kindle and the print version, every chapter has questions at the back. Of course, in the print version, you can write down your answers right there. So it's a little bit of a mini workshop built right into the whole thing. So there it is, the Bite Me Diet. Kill your cravings, eat real food, and enjoy the hell out of life.